Epic Birthday Conference Summary Notice, Part 1. Hello heirs. This is Epic 7. We had the opportunity to speak to our heirs and answer some of the questions our players all over the world asked at the Epic Birthday event held in South Korea. We would like to summarize what we spoke about at the event so that all of our players can look forward to the changes and improvements that are in store for Epic 7. Asterisk, please note that some images and terms may change at the time of the actual update. Q. Players are experiencing stress due to the random nature of equipment. A. It is difficult for players to obtain the equipment that they want due to the fact that there are many random elements such as the equipment's grade, set and stats. And, since it is closely related to hunts and equipment crafting, which are played by highly skilled heirs the most, we are approaching it very carefully. We are strongly considering revising some of the RNG aspects involving equipment, and at the last conference, we introduced a guaranteed craft called the Golden Hammer. However, the Golden Hammer, which simply produces epic-grade equipment, is being re-examined as it is considered to be an inadequate improvement because, in Epic 7's equipment structure, stats are more important than grades. The new equipment improvements that we are planning, Equipment Transmutation, tentative name, will be carried out in the Alchemist's Steeple. This feature will let players craft new equipment using their existing equipment. The set results will depend on the set type of the equipment that was used. For example, if you use speed and critical set as crafting materials, the resulting equipment will either be a speed set or critical set. Similarly, the level of equipment used as material will determine the resulting range for the equipment to be obtained. Out of all the equipment that can be obtained this way, the following three types of equipment will have one of these as their main stat. Boots, defense percent, attack percent, health percent, speed. Ring, defense percent, attack percent, health percent, effectiveness percent, effect resistance percent. Necklace, defense percent, attack percent, health percent, critical hit chance percent, critical hit damage percent. 8/31. The content of this post has been edited because the ring and necklace were in the incorrect spot. We are sorry for any confusion that this may have caused. The quality of the resulting equipment will depend on the quality of the material used in the Alchemist's Steeple. The grade of the equipment to be obtained as a result will depend on the quality of the material input. Equipment Transmutation, tentative name, is planned to be updated in November, and we will provide more details about it in a separate notice. Q. How do you plan to make improvements to flat stat equipment? A. We understand that players may feel a sense of loss that is formed due to the gap between percent stats and flat stats, which may affect how players feel about equipment farming. As a result, we will give you more details about the stat improvements that we plan to make. The increase in flat stats is not intended to make it equivalent or superior to percent stats. However, the intention of the developers team is that through this increase, equipment with flat stats should be more than twice as strong as before. This will help improve the balance between attack/defense/health. Through this increase, we have made improvements so that some flat stats are more effective than percent stats, particularly for heroes with lower base stats or for low-grade heroes. Additionally, players may use equipment with flat stats as a sub-stat on top of percent stats to enable a more powerful hero setting for heroes who require extreme attack, defense, and health. Additionally, the higher the equipment level, the greater the increase in equipment stats will be. While lower level equipment will only have a slight increase, the stats for level 85 or other such high level equipment will increase around twice as much compared to before. Please see below for details on each stat increase. Type: Attack, Defense, Health. Stats increase rate compared to previous stat: 1.67x, 2.5x, 2x. Flat stats in both the main stat area and the sub-stat area will benefit from this increase. It will also be applied to existing equipment in batches. Also, the sub-stats per enhancement level for equipment that have already been enhanced will also be scaled up in the same way.
Oh, cool.
We expect heroes to have a better survival rate as the rate at which the defense and health has been increased is higher compared to the increase to attack. This change will be applied on September 5th, along with the hero balance adjustment. Q. Do you plan to make improvements to hunt rewards? A. In response to the opinions given by many of our heirs, we plan to remove energy and powder of knowledge as rewards in hunt.
Oh.
We plan to improve reward balancing by increasing drop rate for sky stones, mystic metals, and equipment. The pet system, which is scheduled for October, will introduce pets with skills that will increase the drop rate of craft material received in hunts, allow players to obtain additional equipment and more.
October.
We are going to improve the satisfaction gained from hunts by synergizing the pet system with hunt reward improvements. Q. What are the plans for Molagora improvements? Many of our heirs have inquired about Molagora improvements. The inquiries were mostly about an inadequate number of Molagora, questions about when Molagora used on 3 heroes skill enhancement will be returned, and ways to exchange Molagora Go for Molagora. First, we will discuss improvements on Molagora spent on 4 and 5 heroes. Following the last 3 improvements on Molagora cost, this 4th improvement will lower the Molagora cost by 20% compared to the cost before. This Molagora improvement is mainly focused on reducing the number of Molagora necessary for lower level skill enhancements. With this improvement, players will only need a few Molagora in order to improve their hero's basic skills required for that hero to perform well. Second, the currencies used on 3 heroes skill enhancement will be changed from Molagora and Catalyst to Stigma and Catalyst. Similar to the Molagora improvement mentioned above, the amount of Stigma necessary will be proportional to the skills level. This update is planned for October, and with this update, our heirs can reset the skill enhancements for all 3 heroes. When reset, all Molagora and Catalyst used on 3 heroes will be recalled and placed in your inventory, and the hero's skill enhancement level would go back to 0. It is possible to enhance the skills of 3 heroes again with Stigma and Catalyst. The reset period for 3 heroes will be available for 3 months after the update.
Nice.
Lastly, our heirs will be able to exchange 1 Molagora Go for 4 Molagora using the exchange button on the skill enhancement page. The Molagora that can be exchanged at the shop will be moved to the skill enhancement page. This update is also planned to be released in October. Resetting used Molagora will have a huge impact on the balance and meta, and we thought it was not appropriate for Epic 7, which aims to provide fun in raising various heroes. However, we are listening to our heirs' suggestions and opinions, and we will consider more ways to improve the system further. Q. Do you have any plans to increase the sources of energy and gold?
Ooh,
A.
that's my question.
We'll make sure that the heirs who play a lot will be able to receive more benefits through the adjustments that will be made to of the sources of energy and gold. We will increase the supply or reduce the amount of gold and energy consumed in the following ways. We will increase the energy and gold that can be obtained from web events that occur regularly. Regular free unequipped events, Thursday through Sunday on every 4th week, periodic character balance adjustments, occasional buff events. On top of that, we will also consider improvements content where players can obtain gold. We will do our best to ensure that there are various events that our heirs can enjoy while playing Epic 7. Q. Are there any plans to have a ceiling for Moonlight summons? A. First, we would like to apologize for stating that there would be a ceiling for Moonlight summons at the conference and then for not following through with that statement. After receiving various suggestions about our summoning system as well as after reviewing several proposals, we have reorganized our summon system to what you see now. The goal of the update that occurred in August was to allow more players to acquire 5 Moonlight heroes and 5 Covenant heroes they want. For 5 Moonlight heroes, a guaranteed summon has been implemented to the Mystic summon where, even if the 5 Moonlight hero changes, the summon counter will carry over with the new hero and not reset, so that over time, our players will be able to receive a 5 Moonlight hero. We also introduced a ceiling for regular 5 heroes that have been given a summon banner because we wanted to prevent our players from failing to get the banner hero after spending a lot of resources. Additionally, we have also made Moonlight heroes more accessible by placing them in the Covenant summons, which also means that our players may receive a Moonlight hero with their free daily summon. We will review the impact of the improvements that have already been implemented and proceed with additional changes if we see areas that we can improve upon. However, because summons have such a large impact on the game as a whole, we want to be as careful as possible when it comes to any changes. Additionally, in order to increase summoning opportunities, we will include various summoning rewards which can be seen in our improved daily check-in rewards, as well as include additional summon opportunities that come when playing through different game content. Q. Are there any plans for limited heroes to return? A. We know that there are many heirs, including those who started Epic 7 after some limited hero summon banners had completed, that wish to see them return. We are currently preparing another limited summon banner and we will let our players know more about this as soon as we can. Q. How will future hero balance updates proceed? A. Upcoming hero balance adjustment on September 5th includes adjustments to Covenant heroes, 3 heroes, artifacts, and heroes' basic stats depending on the constellation. There will also be regular balance adjustments. Many players made inquiries regarding adjustments for Apocalypse Ravi and Specimen says. Apocalypse Ravi is currently included in the Mystic Summon pool and will not be included in the September 5th balance adjustment because she has just recently been released. Specimen says has skills that inflict great damage under a certain conditions, but lacks versatility. However, any adjustments to Specimen says must be examined in detail since he might be powerful in future content that have yet to be updated, with one example being real-time arena. We promise to monitor the game and listen to the voice of our players to maintain a healthy balance. If any further adjustments are needed, we will make an announcement. Q. When will the pet system be available? A. We are planning to release the updates for the pet system within October. We were aiming for September, but due to some urgent changes made in August, the pet system has been postponed.
Someone pet?
We are extremely sorry for the delay. Please note that the above image is still in development and may appear different upon its release. The pet system was designed to provide convenience to our heirs. Pets can be acquired via adoption tickets, which can be earned from rewards in the side story and other content. If our heirs want additional adoption tickets, they can purchase them separately. Pets do not affect battle abilities, but are there to help our heirs with their adventures in Orbis. Q. How will a repeat battle system and automatic object use going to be implemented? We will answer this question by providing details about the pet system. There are 3 types of pets: lobby type, story type, and battle type. Lobby type pets bring gifts regularly.
Nice.
Story type pets allow repeating battles in adventure mode and in the side story, and will also automatically open treasure chests. Battle type pets allow players to repeat spirit altar and hunt stages. Please note that the above image is still in development and may appear different upon its release. In addition to basic skills, pets will also have unique skills.
Nice!
For example, some battle type pets will increase the number of crafting materials or additional equipment obtained on hunt. Other pets will provide basic runes as additional rewards from Spirit Altar level 10. Please note that the above image is still in development and may appear different upon its release. Also, the pet's skills will improve as the owner spends more time with them and takes care of them. With the improved skills, the pets will help our heirs play the game more efficiently. We are designing various kinds of pets so that our heirs can enjoy the game further, and we hope they will be loved by our heirs.
Wow, nice pet, guys. So anyway, guys, apologize for didn't have an intro, but anyway, there will be part 2 because I cannot read, so I let the robot read, and that's my reaction. All right, guys. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.